Welcome back. Joining me now is Nikki with the Design Quad, and she's here to help us with a home refresh and give us some simple steps. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me back.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, last time we were wrapping presents.
Yes.
So how easy is it to change out a look for our home, from season to season?
I think it's a very especially a good time right now to start thinking about this, because I know there was snow on the ground last week, but now we have great weather. So I think easy things to change out. You can change out artwork and pillows and those kind of things. So I think it's fairly easy to do. You just have to be thinking about what you want your house to look like for this next season coming in. So I think it's fairly easy for most people. Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite ways to refresh our homes when we kind of get bored with the same look?
And a lot of people go through this. They don't really know what will change and make a big impact. I love wallpaper. Wallpaper is my favorite thing. Changing wallpaper. There's a lot of companies that use makes peel and stick, so it's easy to change out. You don't have to stay with the whole same thing, and it's easier to change it out if you're doing something like something that's removable. So I like changing out pillows. I like changing out wallpaper. Doing some place settings. That's another thing. If you're looking at trying to change from season to season, if you come to my house, all the seasons will have different place settings on the table. So that's a good way to say, okay, this is a new fresh look for the house.
Yes, I mean, if somebody's like me, we don't really put stuff on the walls or decorate our homes, what kind of advice would you give them if they wanted to try out refreshing their homes?
Paint. Paint is a really easy thing to do and is inexpensive. So a fresh paint color, something that you probably wouldn't normally try, just try out paint. If you hate it, just paint it over. That's an easy thing to do.
Yeah, so do you use these same techniques when staging homes?
We do. When we get bored with our pictures look the same, we do a lot of houses. So we, at our company, we do 6 vacant properties a day, 5 days a week. So we do a lot of houses. So when our pictures start looking stale and they get over and over again, we see the same thing, we'll change out the small stuff. So we'll change out the lamps, we'll change out the pillows or the style of a chair, and that will make a big impact on how our pictures look and how the staging looks.
And so what's the biggest piece of advice you would give someone when they're trying to transition from winter to spring?
Put some color in there. I know we're going from red and green from the festive things of Christmas and all the holidays, and not necessarily just Christmas, but the holiday season is a little heavier, darker. So bring out some light. I have artwork from my friend. She'll do these little sample paintings, and I'll go grab some and put them in my bathrooms or in a bookshelf, and just make it look a little bit different. So just putting some color in there. It doesn't have to be pink and green like I have out here, but some sort of fresh color will make a big impact and change the way that it feels for the spring.
So does it make it kind of pop in the room?
Yes.
So do homeowners, ever want to buy the furniture when the house when you stage them?
Absolutely. So we've done a couple shows. We've done a couple seasons on TV. So A&E and HGTV. We've done whole seasons of shows. And this is a TV secret, when the homeowner comes in and they have the big reveal, that stuff usually belongs to a stager, and they have an option to buy everything the way it is. They want to live in the house like it is. They're like, oh my God, I love this. And they can buy everything. So we have sold whole houses of furniture to those people on TV.
That's awesome right there. And if I'm on a budget and I want to make a huge impact on my home, what is the #1 thing you should suggest?
I think paint. Paint is always going to go a long way. What my favorite paint trend is color drenching, and that means doing the whole room. So you're doing the ceiling, the trim, the walls, everything one color, and you could do a bold. So I've done green, I've done a purple, I've done all kind of colors, and it just makes the room feel kind of cozy. But like I said, if you hate it, you can always change it back. So wallpaper and paint, I think, are big impacts in rooms that don't cost a lot of money.
Yes, ma'am. And how excited are you for some of our viewers out there that are listening to take some of your tips and spruce up their home?
I hope that you guys do this. This is the time to do it. I think once this weather changes, changes. Everything feels new and fresh, and you want your home to feel that way too. So I think that if you're out there listening, just pick up some of these tips. Go ahead and pick up some colors. You can go to Hobby Lobby. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Go to some of these stores and just change out a couple things, and you will see the impact, and you'll actually feel a little bit better.
Yes. Where can people get more information?
They can just reach out to me anywhere. We're on all the socials, especially, and TikTok. I'm old, so TikTok is bad for me. But we are at the Design Quad like 4.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so much for coming in and helping us out.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen. We'll be back with more East Texas Living in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us.